Welcome back in our ongoing series where we discover things, places, and events all getting creative to stay open and serve the public amid the pandemic. Today, our John McMichael is taking us to the Ice Castles in Dillon, where capacity is limited, but the sights are still stunning.
Talk to me a little bit about just what is this thing?
So what you're looking at here is a real ice castle. There's nothing holding it up except water and ice. It takes them about 6 weeks to get to the build that you see today, but at this stage they've planted tens of thousands of icicles by hand to see the structure that's in front of you.
I'll follow you.
Okay.
Whenever you walked through the initial arch, what was going through your head?
I got to get a picture of this immediately and put my family on a pedestal.
It's beautiful. The sculptures, there's slides, and there's just great opportunities to take pictures with loved ones and family and friends. So it's beautiful, quite honestly.
Yeah, we've never seen anything like this.
When this is going up, what does it feel like? What does it look like when this is out of the ground?
Yeah, to see an ice castle come to life each year is pretty special. It does take about 4 to 6 weeks to get to this length of build depending on the weather, but so it actually does grow quite quickly once it starts. And the structure that you see around us today weighs at about 10 to 15 million pounds.
Just ice being built in the middle of a city like this, an ice castle being built in the middle of a city. The structure itself is amazing.
I felt like I was in Frozen. I felt like Elsa.
It's bizarre, right?
Yeah.
We want everyone to have a safe time, and that's our primary goal this year, is to make sure everyone's safe. So we are operating at reduced capacity. We're all wearing masks as well. That is required for both our staff and our guests, and we encourage our guests to social distance as best they can as well.
I know that it's kind of hard to tell facial expressions with masks on and whatnot, but you can see the glimmer in people's eyes. What have you been seeing so far just looking around?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, especially in times like these, especially during COVID and the pandemic, where it's kind of hard to find that thing that excites you. A lot of people here, whether it's kids or adults, they just kind of see the sculptures and it brings happiness into them, even if it's just for an hour and a half, and that's great, honestly.
What do you hope people are taking away from this experience?
That's a great question. And more than anything, I hope people are left with that sense of wonder, that sense of magical experiences, and having shared that experience with their family and friends.